Okay, Maniacs, continuing our sweeping, multi-episodic, epic, historic document all about the concourse in the Bronx, the Grand Concourse in the Bronx. Here we are, up toward the northern end. Tracy Towers in the background there, which is featured in the 7-Ups, featuring Roy Schreider. So, this still works, what you're seeing here. There's a phone number for an audio tour for the Edgar Allan Poe House, which is just up ahead. Because the Bronx Historical Society is not a useless bunch of pencil pushers. This is over 200 years old, pushing 200 years old. This here house right there. The great master of English words, English letters, a master. Edgar Allan Poe, master of horror, master of description. There you go. Sometimes these gates are open, I suppose, because there's a tour, an audio tour, that you can go on inside the house. In a few more seconds, I'll log back on and show you. No, wait, I'll keep it on. Get to the corner and show you the Kingsbridge Armory. Quick note about the historicity of the Grand Concourse in the Bronx and how far back it goes. You know, I quipped before. I don't know if I'm going to include it in this grand, sweeping, epic documentary of a minute and a half long. But is that the House of the Holy Comforter? Oh no, it's possible. I think I passed the House of the Holy Comforter, which has Houses of the Holy lettering on it. Another thing worth documenting. The Grand Concourse was finished construction in 1909. So it would have been horse and buggy, in fact, for anybody who would quip otherwise. Okay, I mean, you might see a Model A before there's a Model T, farting down the dirt road that this once was. But, you might have heard Mr. Wilson say to Mr. Johnson, "Oh, motor cars, they shall never do. Passing fad, harumph." But there, the Kingsbridge Armory. I don't know if they're keeping any tanks and munitions in there now, but there was talk in the 90s or the 80s of converting it to a place for, I think there was talk of an ice rink or making a concert venue. And I guess the Bronx Historic Society put a squash on that. I love that castle, tower piece there. I've always loved that. It's been there all our lives. Another shot on the other side of Edgar Allan Poe's house. Millennials need not apply. You can care less for history, but the older I get, the more I care of the neighborhood and its history that I grew up in. The Grand Concourse. I don't care what anybody says. It's got rich Bronx history. Chris O'Loughlin signing off, you maniacs. Goodbye.